Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew Shorts. Today, I will be reading in the r/JUSTNOMIL subreddit, so let's jump into it. Spiteful baking. I had a great relationship with my wife's mom and stepdad until she was pregnant with our first. About a month before our son was born, my mother-in-law told my wife, "If anything happens to you, I'm taking that baby." Well, this went over like a fart in church, and from that point on, there was no relationship. Fast forward a few years. Our daughter was turning 1, and my wife and her mom didn't want to bake the cupcakes and cookies for the party. My MIL baked all the cakes and cupcakes for our kids' birthday parties up until this time, and she did a really good job. I didn't want to spend $100 on a smash cake, a dozen cupcakes, and cookies, so I offered to bake the cupcakes and save money. I've never baked anything before except chocolate chip cookies. My MIL made some snarky comments about how she's the baker and she's going to have to be in the kitchen while I'm baking them. And they both doubted that I could do a good job. She even said, "You can't just frost a cupcake with a knife. They need to look good." I told my wife, hell no, she's not going to be in there directing me how to do this. So I planned it with a friend to bake and decorate the cupcakes at his house and avoid my mother-in-law. The plan to spite her. I was so pissed and irritated, I wanted to show her up and prove my wife wrong for doubting me. At the same time, I knew I had to deliver on these cupcakes and blow their minds. I had my buddy order all the cupcake decorating and toppers for me to keep it a secret. 2 days before the party, I started prepping all the different colored frostings: white, blue, yellow, green, orange, pink, purple. I really am going all out to show her up. Her mom comes in the kitchen after they get back from shopping and tells me again, "You know I'm the baker." She then proceeds to try and explain to me how to make a box cake. No joke, she started reading the directions on how to do it. I said, "Hold up a second, let me go put my headphones in." This pissed her off and I started laughing. Night before the party, I took all the supplies over to my friend's house and we baked the cupcakes. In total, we made 84 cupcakes. 12 regular sized and 72 minis. Morning of the party, I went over to his house around 9 a.m. to start decorating the cupcakes. It took a couple hours, but the task was accomplished. When I brought the cupcakes home in an aluminum pan, my wife was shocked. "Holy shit, these are awesome! You did a great job, babe." My mother-in-law's response? Nothing but a blank look. My wife told me, "You can do all the baking moving forward." Her mom didn't like that because she had baked everything up to this point. The party. Guests started showing up and commenting on the cupcakes. "Where did you get these? These are awesome! They're so pretty!" This was all a massive ego boost to me, and my MIL was relatively quiet. Eventually, she did say that I made them, and everyone's minds were blown. Day after the party, my wife told all of her coworkers that I was baking the cupcakes. I can only imagine the conversations about how they wouldn't turn out. So my wife proudly brought in a tray of 30 cupcakes, and her coworkers were shocked. Massive ego boost number 2. I asked my wife, "How upset is your mom?" She said, "She's jealous and a little butthurt. She always says how she is the baker, and look what you made." Massive ego boost number 3. Love this. This definitely falls under the play stupid games, win stupid prizes category. MIL states she doesn't want to bake anymore, then gets salty when OP absolutely delivers by creating beautiful baked goods. So glorious. I love when MILs get shown that they're not the only ones that can do something and aren't needed as much as they think they are. My mother-in-law got uninvited to the wedding and is blaming me. My now husband decided to uninvite his parents to our COVID wedding because they could not make up their mind 2 days before on if they wanted to attend or not. Because they don't approve of me, because I'm not Christian, have tattoos, and have an ex that I lived with, which according to them makes me basically a divorcee. Because that's a bad thing, whatever. Also, my parents are divorced, so apparently that says a lot about my upbringing. We have tried extensively to make amends, and I've written to and called her multiple times, and she's told my husband, not me, that it makes her uncomfortable. After she's demanded that, we have to talk, and this is not okay. One time I emailed her, she told my then fiance, "Tell your girlfriend to stop pushing," in front of me. Fun fact, she also said I'm a snob because I said I don't like eating at restaurants in New York City that have a C rating. Fun, right? They had a million questions on what the wedding would look like. It was super chill, and there were 4 people in attendance, and outdoors were pretty low-key people. And Mil couldn't promise that she would act respectfully towards me or my family. All we asked was that she show up, say hi to my folks, and that's all we wanted. She said she could not guarantee it. 2 days prior to the wedding, I sent a text to them out of courtesy and respect for my husband. He was having a hard time, asking if they would like to come slightly prior to the ceremony to meet my parents, etc. Ceremony is at 12, so come at 11 for drinks type of thing. I guess I should have been more specific. They took that as time alone with their son on our wedding day, like immediately before. He would leave and go to the hotel room to get ready with them and return at 12. We had already established even pre-COVID that we wanted to get ready together. He then kindly asked that they not attend because it would be too overwhelming for him to appreciate the day. They both asked him what would happen if they showed up anyway. Our wedding was in a gated community at my parents' house, in a different state, and she guilt-tripped the heck out of him, saying they spent all this money on accommodations, and he's put in a knife and twisted it. Apparently, according to her, he had abandoned his family. I really don't understand why OP and her husband are trying so hard with his parents. They've clearly shown that they're ignorant and only care about what's best for them. I would have uninvited them long before they did. I'm glad he saw the light. The whole, "I can't promise to say hello," would have been the end for me. How are things now that you're married? We're super happy. He has had no communication with his parents, which breaks our hearts. His mom told him they're done. I had the same question, and I'm glad OP answered it, that they don't speak. It's definitely for the best. I'm slightly shocked though that it was Mil that cut contact. I really hope OP and her husband realize soon that most efforts are wasted with people like his parents and to stop trying so hard. I'm sure they will one day though. Anyways, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed those 2 Just No Mil stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!